Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will be doing an epic fragrance haul. If you want to see what fragrances I haul, please keep watching. Before we get started, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back, and thank you so much for your continued support. If you haven't yet subscribed, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and activate that notification bell. And without further ado, let's jump right into this haul. The first fragrance is Yes I Am Fabulous by Cacharel. I already have two from the Yes I Am line, which I am obsessed with. I have the original and the pink one. This one is purple. You get the purple bottle and you have the purple sprayer at the top. And it's just as cute. I will read the notes to you first and then tell you what I'm getting. The top note is blackberry, middle note is heliotrope, base notes are milk and hazelnut. This doesn't have a whole lot of notes. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It's a linear fragrance. This is fruity, this is nutty, it's like tonic. I get this huge burst of blackberry. It smells like they're blackberries with cream. If you can picture a syrupy, juicy blackberries laid on top of a creamy dessert with some hazelnuts and almonds. It's a very syrupy blackberry, which I absolutely love. That's one of my favorite all-time notes. This is a sweet gourmand. It's fun, it's playful. It's one that I would wear during the day. I wouldn't wear this maybe on the date night, but I would certainly wear this during the day, pretty much doing anything fun. I think this is all season appropriate, but because of the juiciness of this, I feel like it's really good for spring and summer. Yes I Am Fabulous by Cacharel. This next fragrance I have here is Burberry Her EDT. This is the newest flanker to that line, and I hauled this in my Sephora VIB sale, which I will put a link to down below so you guys can check out that video where I go into depth about this fragrance. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I have a lot more to cover, but this is so amazing. I am so head over heels in love with this. This has a juicy pear, this has strawberry, this also has blackcurrant, which I love. I'm getting a burst of these juicy fruits. The pear note is so prominent. It's a sweet, juicy pear, and it just wraps itself around me. Juicy, refreshing, it's bright, it's happy. This is perfect for spring and summer. This was a great time for this release. Because if you haven't tried this one yet, I strongly recommend trying this. See how you like it, because I think it's magnificent. Again, this is Burberry Her EDT by Burberry. This next fragrance is from Floralstreet, and this is called Wonderland Peony. This one is another one that I talked about in my VIB Sephora haul. I go into more details about it in that video. This is juicy guava with cotton candy. This is so amazing. This smells so sweet. It's refreshing. It's tropical. It smells delicious. It's gourmand. This also has red berries, but the guava is the prominent fruit note that I'm getting. And those notes are supported by woody notes, cedar, and vetiver, which keep this from becoming too cloying. So it's still fresh. You still get the freshness from it, and it's very wearable in the heat. And the bottle is just so nice. I love the artwork on this. Wonderland Peony by Floralstreet. This next fragrance I hauled is Bodacious by Viva La Juicy. This is quite an eclectic haul because I have something for everyone. I do have very eclectic taste in fragrances, so hence this type of a haul. I'm all over the place. I don't have like one specific genre and I'm closed to everything else. I have been hunting down Bodacious for the longest time. It's discontinued. It was a limited release, and I saw it selling on Mercari for a ridiculous price. I walked into my local Kohl's hoping to find it, and there was one right there. I was so excited to get this. This is the 1 ounce, and it has the pink bow. I think the bottle is so adorable. I love it. I know some people find it tacky. I like it. I think it's girly and fun and flirty. And this is what the fragrance is. I'll read the notes to you first. Top notes are melon, pear, Italian mandarin. Middle notes are tiare flower, white ginger lily, jasmine, sambac. Base notes are coconut, milk, tonka bean, and driftwood. This smells like a pina colada, you guys. This is really a quintessential summer beachy scent. It smells like suntan lotion. It smells like pina colada. This is actually everything that I was hoping it would be because I never did get to smell this. It was a blind buy. And I forgot to mention, I spent $44 on this. It was not at all expensive. So if you guys have a Kohl's near you, take a look if you're looking for Bodacious, because they just might have one. Who knows? Oh, it smells really, really good. This doesn't smell like any of the other Juicy Couture fragrances that I have smelled. It has a completely different scent profile. It doesn't smell like any of the other ones. If I smell this without seeing the bottle, I wouldn't have known it was from Viva La Juicy. And it just smells delicious. You really get that creamy coconut. It's fresh, it's creamy, it's fruity. It makes me think of being on a tropical island sipping pina coladas. And it's a really fun, girly, and playful scent. Again, this is Bodacious by Viva La Juicy. This next fragrance I hauled is Cassili by Parfums de Marly. And I talked about this one in my top spring niche fragrances before I even hauled this. I didn't have a chance to show this to you guys, and I included it in that video, which I will put a link to down below if you missed it. Let's take a second to appreciate this bottle. It looks like the other bottles. This one is peach, and it has a peach rhinestone right there. As I mentioned in my spring lineup video, that when I first smelled this, I purchased a decant of it to see how I would like it. I did not like it. I was completely turned off. It did not smell good. So I took it off my wish list. Recently, I stopped by at Saks and I was smelling a few fragrances, and this is one I picked up just to see if I feel the same way. And it smelled amazing. I was like, what the heck? I just knew I had to have a full bottle. I'm gonna go ahead and read the notes. This has red currant, it has plum, this has rose, there's frangipani, there's mimosa, petalia, vanilla, tonka bean, and sandalwood. So this is a floral, fruity, tropical type of fragrance. Right off the top, I get a blast of peach. It smells like a juicy ripe peach. I do not get plum in this unless they put nectarine, which is that hybrid of plum and peach. But I get a juicy, fleshy, delicious peach. So good. It's a sweet, slightly sour scent, and they're peaches with a sweet, creamy vanilla. It's a gorgeous scent. It's great for daytime, going into evening. I feel like this works best in spring and summer. This does not have the best performance, so you do have to overspray it. This gives me about 5 hours of wear. I have layered this one with Delina exclusive, and I was able to smell this all day long. And they layer so beautifully together. Try that combo if you have both of them, because they work beautifully. They have a very similar dry down, very similar base, that vanilla. Absolutely love this one for this time of year, going into summer. I strongly recommend getting your nose on this. This is Cassili by Parfums de Marly. And I have another Parfums de Marly fragrance right here, and this is Delina Loverzay. I knew I wanted a fresher flanker of Delina exclusive, and I had a good feeling about this one. I was able to test this one out at the store at the same time that I sampled the Cassili. I knew I needed a full bottle of this as well. Top notes are lychee, pear, and bergamot. Middle notes are Turkish rose, peony, watery notes, and floral notes. Base notes are white musk, woody notes, and Haitian vetiver. This is floral, this is fresh, this is fruity. It's airy, and it exudes femininity. It smells watery, but not watered down. You can feel its presence. It's definitely there. I love this interpretation of Delina's, especially for summertime when it gets really hot. This will be your best friend. This one is very addictive. As far as performance, this is not as good performing as Delina and Delina exclusive. I do have to overspray it and go heavy and reapply it throughout the day. But I love the scent. It's just incredible. I have layered this one with Delina exclusive as well, and the two work so well together. They're a magical combo. Absolutely love this one. And I love this transparent bottle that it comes in, and it has the pink gemstone. Again, this is Delina Loverzay by Parfums de Marly. This next fragrance is from the house of Narciso Rodriguez, and this is Musc Rose Noir. This is a fragrance I have been wanting to get my nose on, and once I did, I had to purchase it immediately. Actually, none of the other Narciso Rodriguez, except one in the cube, the ombre, works for me. The musk in them just does something on my skin that does not smell good. This one doesn't do that because I feel like the musk in here is really toned down. I will go ahead and read the notes. Top notes are plum and bergamot, pink pepper. Middle notes are musk, rose, and tuberose. Base note is vanilla. I love this one so much. It's fruity, it's sweet, it's floral, it's a little bit musky. It doesn't do anything strange on my skin, and it's very airy and light. The plum in here is not a deep, rich, dense plum. This is a very light and airy and very wearable plum for me. I tend to shy away from fragrances that have a very strong plum presence, especially when it's very dense and deep. This one is light and fresh. There's a little bit of that rose coming through, and it smells more like a peony. The plum and vanilla combo, and this is divine. I absolutely love this, and this is also great for spring and summertime because it's not too strong, not too cloying. This doesn't last on my skin a super long time. I have to reapply throughout the day. I can go in heavy with this. I can really overspray this. If you're not a fan of other Narciso fragrances, and if you can get to the store and try this, I suggest you do because it's a gem. This is beautiful. Musc Rose Noir by Narciso Rodriguez. This next fragrance comes from the house of Louis Vuitton, and this was inside the box. I couldn't get it to fit back in. I ripped all of this open already. It also came with 2 samples. Les Sables Roses. That one smells really good. And Nuit de Feu. I don't like this one, so it comes in this other box. This is what the bottle looks like. And this is Attrape Reves. This one gets so much hype here on YouTube. I blind bought this. I was influenced, I have to admit. I looked up the notes and I knew that I would like this combination. There's nothing complicated in there, so I went ahead and I purchased this. The top notes in this are lychee, ginger, bergamot. Middle notes are peony, cacao, and Turkish rose. Base note is patchouli. I like the cap on this. It's magnetic. This is a fresh, citrusy, fruity scent with some gourmand touches and some touches of patchouli. My skin is basically a citrus bomb. I can't get past the citrus. The citrus really takes over and overwhelms. And this ends up smelling like some other citrusy fragrances. I was hoping I would get more of the cacao because that cacao note would really make this different. It would balance the citruses out. It would make it sweeter. I'm really not getting much of the cacao. I have to really sniff and look for it hard to find it. So at this point, the jury's still out. I'm not sure if I'm keeping this in my collection or if I'm gonna return it. I'm really on the fence about it because it is a pretty scent. There's nothing wrong with the scent. If you love that citrus profile, you will probably really enjoy this. I can see why so many people love it. It's a beautiful, everyday, light, fresh scent. This is a signature worthy scent for some. There's nothing groundbreaking or earth-shattering about this for the price point. Even if it was less expensive, I think I would pass on this just because I don't typically go for this scent profile. I love the sound of the cacao. I'm thinking if this sits a little and macerates, I will get more of that cacao. We shall see. I will keep you guys updated. Again, this is Attrape Reves by Louis Vuitton. That completes my haul for today. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this. I know it was a long one. Please let me know down in the comments below if you have tried any of these, what you think of them. If you have, what have you hauled lately? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back here soon. Take care.